Hey everyone! Welcome to the Wyoming Knits YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Lee, and this is my channel where I like to talk about all the things that I have been knitting on and all the yarn that I have been thinking about over the last week. Today is Sunday, December 15th, and this is episode 69. So you can find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. I will have that linked in the description box below, and any of the patterns I talk about will be linked, and the yarn shops that I bought my yarn from will be linked below also. If you like this episode, be sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. It helps my channel reach other knitters. And so let's get into what has happened over the last week. So we had a 4-day week at school, and I was able to work on some things on Friday. Let's talk about what I'm wearing. I have my Glass cardigan on that I made. I started it last Thanksgiving-ish. And I finished it over the summer. It's nice and warm. I like to wear it with a long sleeve shirt, and it just adds that extra layer when I'm at school. So my classroom I like to keep pretty warm for me and the kids, and then when we walk down the hallways, just because different doors have been opened and closed and it gets a little chilly in the hallways, and so I like to put on my cardigan when I go in the hall with them. So I have really liked wearing this one. I almost want to make another one, but I have so many other things that I want to make also, and I've made this one time, so let's see what else I can make. Last week I finished my December Felici socks. I am finished with that challenge. I did 12 pairs of Felici socks in the year 2024. I did 12 pair of Desert Vista Dyework socks in 2023. And I'm not sure what challenge I'm going to give myself next year. But I did finish one thing this week. So the first and only thing I finished is my mom's socks. So I'm making these for her Christmas present. I was on the first one about right here. I finished the foot and the toe, cast on the next one, and finished the whole thing. I finished these last night. I didn't cast them on until December. So let's see, how many days did it take me? I cast them on the 6th and finished them on the 14th. So I used, let's see, Big Sky Yarn Co. in the color See You Later Alligator. Lots and lots of colors, and I think it's on like a bluish green background. I started with 64 stitches on a 2x2 ribbed cuff for 20 rounds, and then I just did plain stockinette, slip stitch heel flap, foot, and I think this is a wedge toe. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but I use the Vanilla Socks by Crazy Sock Lady Designs. I'll have that linked in the description box below. There is a tutorial. I think the cuff is 1x1, and I've just changed it to a 2x2 rib, and I follow most of the stitch counts for that. I do anywhere between a 70 round leg, or a 50 round leg to a 70 round leg. So just depending on how I feel that day. Then let's talk about works in progress. So the first thing is in this Mountain State Stitches bag. I love this little bag with the handle, and I can hold a knit from it. These are a pair of socks for my mother-in-law. I'm using one of my Yarnables from 2022, and this is the color Life is Gouda. This is on the plush sock base, 85-15, 437 yards per 100 grams. And last time I was right here, and I've done the heel, the gusset, and now I am almost ready for the toe. This is showing up gray, but I think, there we go. It's more of a blue color, but back here it looks gray. I think with the yellow around it. So I really like how this is pooling or flashing. I'm not sure what that's called. So I have that. Here is the cake. It's got a little bit of green, blue, orange. I think it was inspired by like a cheese charcuterie board or something like that. So I'm working on this. Hopefully I will have this done before next Sunday. I'm not sure when we are gifting to my husband's family, and so if these get finished and gifted before next Sunday, I will pop in a picture because they should be done by then. So I worked on that. I worked on the socks a lot after school, and then I did work on this project. This is a Lila Styles bag. And this is my Ripple Crop by Jessie Maed. And I have the front finished. So this will be like this, I think, pretty sure. And I am working on the back. So this is a 3x3 rib that stretches. It's going to be a t-shirt. I made it a little bit longer than the pattern calls for. I think you were supposed to do 8 inches, and 8 inches before you started the front panel, and I think I did 12 or 12 and a half. So I was right here on the second side on the front last time, and I'm using some yarn I got from Hobby Lobby. This is their Yarn Bee in the Flamenco color. It is 100% superwash merino. I think, what does it say? Yeah, 100% superwash merino. And it's got the little speckles, like a white base with some pink. And I think this is going to be a nice summer shirt, or a shirt to wear under one of my cardigans. So I've been working on that. I'm not as pulled to working on this now that it is December and we have snow. I'm looking out the window right now and it is snowing again. So, this one is every once in a while when I don't know what to pick up. I'm at a spot where I just do 3 by 3 until I get to, I want to say 9 more inches on the back. I think that's what the pattern says. I'm not exactly sure. So I'll work on this every once in a while. It might be something that I finish over spring break. And then the next thing I worked on this week is my habitation throw. I just have it in this box, this little tote, and I am in the middle of day 14. I just bought these from Walmart to clip the little tag on so I know which day. And let me find the front side. So I started with the 100-gram skein, and I did all the way up to the first eyelet round, and then I started my day 1, and I am carrying the main color up the I-cord edge, and I'm doing the eyelet rounds with the day 25 color in between each one. And so I did day 1, cut it, day 2, cut it, and then when I get all the way up to day 24, then I will start over with day 1 on the decrease side and decrease down to day 24 and end with this one again. So I still have, let's see, if I can hold this up, these colors left. So I'm about halfway, 2 more days past halfway. So I work on this. This is an easy thing to work on when I'm not working on socks. I think the sun just came out again. There's still some flakes falling. But this is easy. I just have to have a pair of scissors with me. And then I got my mail from Knit Picks. Ooh, I forgot the box. Let me go grab the box. I got my mail from Knit Picks, and I ordered some Barocco Remix Light. Got the gray. I thought on there it said that this was DK, but now that I'm looking at it, I think it looks more of like a fingering weight, because I got some Swish, and this is DK, and I want to say this is moss. Yes, this is the moss color. I'll hold up. Focus. This one is a little bit thicker than this one. So it might have said fingering weight, I don't know. But I want to do a sweater with this one. Maybe I'll do I was gonna do the autumn leg pullover in this again if it was DK, but I don't think it's DK. So I might do the daily pullover and make it longer. So I got both of these, and because I got this, I pulled out my box of green yarn. So this has all of my greens. If it had any green in it, I pulled it out. I took my row 1 minis out of this bucket here. These ones were all the ones that had multiple colors that I wasn't quite sure fit into one of my little totes. This is my orange tote with all of my orange yarn. So I got all of my oranges in here. I put all of the reds in here. For the melting marl blanket, and I put all of the greens in this tote, and pulled up my sea glass cardigan pattern, looked at it, looked through it again, and took my skein of Knit Pick Swish and I cast on the sea glass cardigan. So every row has this, and I'm holding one of these double. So this is all fingering weight. So I'm pulling from the inside and the outside of the cake. And it is a 1x1 color work. And then when you're finished, you do a fun little, like an I-cord kind of edge here, and then you do something with all of these to make like a faux steek. So you don't have to purl any of your color work, and you don't have to work in the round. You don't have to steek anything. Here's my increases. So this is the, right here's the shoulder. I am so excited about this. And I've already put in all of these colors. So this was a green that I made socks out of a while ago. I love that color. I made socks this summer out of this one. Then I've got some darks, and I think I've just been alternating every couple of rows between a light and a dark. And I'm holding this as my main color throughout. I love this. I like it a whole lot better than the sea glass sweater that I was doing last time. I have since changed the way I do my magic knots, and I think they are holding up better, but there's hairs all over in this. I love this. So I have my twice-shirred sheep little counter on here. And it tells me when I need to do an increase row or a plain knit row. And I've been working on that. I started this on Friday. And then I was like, I better finish some socks. So Saturday I didn't work on it at all. But I am so excited to get back to that as soon as I finish my mother-in-law's socks. I'll be able to work on that more. I did open all of my advents this week. I haven't worked on anything from them, but I got some more mail, so I'll show you my advents first, and then I will come back and show you my mail that I got the rest of the week. So here's the clip of all of my advents. I'm really loving the Hue Loco Botanical Fade. It is going to be so pretty all together. I'm not sure, I'm going back and forth between a sweater or a blanket, maybe something brioche. I'm not sure. But I love those colors. The Till Torch Knits one took a different turn than I thought it would. There's a lot more orange in that one this year. And I was kind of excited to get a pattern from Twice Sheared Sheep in, and you can use the 50-gram skein of the Sweet Tea yarn and the colorful yarn we got the first week. So I think I'm going to try out that hat maybe over Christmas break. So let's talk about everything else that I got in the mail this week. Let's talk about what I purchased yesterday. My cousin texted me and she is having a baby girl. I am so excited for her. And while I was grocery shopping yesterday at Walmart, I picked up this super light pink Bernat baby that I think I'm going to do like a lacy blanket for her with that one. And then I got my Mama Jess pre-order. I ordered the December mystery yarn. I got the sock set. I have loved all of her sock sets that I've got this year. I'm disappointed that I didn't get the fall inspired ones. I just don't like orange and yellow and red, so I was like, meh. But this one is beautiful. Her sweater weather one was gorgeous. So I did pre-order the January one again. It's gonna be a different color this year, so I'm excited for that. I'm super excited for this one. This one is Winter Wonderland, and the mini is just pink. And then I got my Yarn Cafe Creation order. I ordered this before Thanksgiving, and I ordered 3 skeins on her biscotti sock base, and this is the Gothic Smoke color. And I think I'm going to do my favorite adventure sweater by Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarn with this one. I have some mini skeins that I purchased last March or the year before, and I think I'm going to do my favorite adventure sweater with this. Either this one or my Hue Loco yarn. So I got that, and then one of my viewers sent me some mohair. So this is from Poppy and Spruce Fiber. It is dandelion mohair. Let me take some out of the package. So there's this Poppy and Spruce. And this is Feed the Birds. And then there is Cake. And Russian Dressing, I think is the color. There's this, and then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 of these. So thank you for that. I'm sure I will find a project for those to go into. And I think that was all that we had for today. Let me know what you're excited to work on with your yarn purchases. If you are watching Vlogmas, the few that I have been watching this year, I watched Nitty Natty, I've been watching Mama Jess, Pearls of Parmadice, I watch Amy of Happy Little Yarn. There's a couple of them that I'm going to wait until after Christmas and then go back and watch. Is there any more? Oh, I've been watching Never Not Knitting RI. Justine from the Skein Scoop. I think that might be all. I might try to link some in the description box below. Let me know who you're watching. I've added a couple more that I'm going to go back and watch after. So if you have any ideas, I'll go back and watch them also. I think that's everything. Leave a comment of what you are working on today, what you would like to see me work on in the future. Next week is the week before Christmas. I will have a regular episode, and then the week after that I want to do a 2024 roundup. Everything that I knit, everything that I'm taking into 2025, everything that I want to work on in 2025. So be looking for that at the end of the year, and I'll see you next week. Happy knitting!